today's news, we have some special guests coming to you live from Argentina that will explain a serious flood that had just occurred in La Plata only a few hours ago.
Before we start getting technical, we have to inform you what a flash flood is. A flash flood is when a rapid area that is flooded quickly by heavy rain. Now let me take you to our Harvard expert who will give a short recap of the catastrophic scenario.
Hello Francisco, hope everything is going well. So start with the flood that has occurred in La Plata, Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Good morning everybody, and thanks ES3 News for asking me to take part in this fabulous program. So like Pilar said, it was a recent flood on Argentina. The flood was originated in Buenos Aires capital, where the storm dumped 15 centimeters of rainfall. The whole city was taken by surprise and was trapped there.
What a horrendous situation. Wait, I have just received an incoming report that says provincial officials said that about 40 centimeters of the rain fell on the city, La Plata, which is about 50 miles south of the capital, Buenos Aires, and was therefore hit by the storms after they had moved southwards of the bigger city at 2 a.m. of the Tuesday night.
Yes, indeed. My partner Marinella, the Argentine scientist who is live on scene, said that some areas of the city flooded. The flood water reached a height of 1.5 meters or 5 feet.
Yes, we are talking about 1.5 meters reached on some parts of the flood. President Cristina, on a few days ago, has visited one of the most affected neighborhoods and the one where she and her mother was living.
Though why was La Plata flooded?
Well, La Plata was flooded for different reasons. One is the impermeable rock, meaning the concrete where the ground cannot soak up the water, which makes most of the city. So it's built on a part of a large natural region called the Pampa lowland. So this area started to become what we call a biolab area.
Then there's the obvious reason, the heavy rainfall and the lack of trees, which could have soaked up the water with the vegetation.
This terrible storm has caused more than 3,000 people to leave their homes. Mauricio Macri said that about 350,000 people were affected by the storm, where there are damaged streets, transported systems, and communication line destroyed. The power loss has caused 80,000 people to not have electricity, including two hospitals have been affected by power cuts.
In addition, there is an estimate of 58,000 houses that have been damaged by this heavy rainfall. This heavy rainfall has also submerged cars, trapping drivers and passengers, and where now there are rivers instead of roads. Also, there's 22,500 tons of trash that's estimated to be collected after this rainfall.
There are many people waiting on trees, rooftops, waiting, praying to be rescued. There are many residents that have set up roadblocks because they're afraid of looters, since dozens of people have looted a supermarket and police officers were injured trying to arrest them. Let's tune into the studio where we will go to one short commercial break.
On a time of need, would you help save a life when your life is turned upside down? When your clothes, furniture is on your side of the road so people can assess your damages? Where people are waiting on the trees and rooftops waiting to be rescued? Would you help support that cause? Please donate at our website or donate food, clothing, blankets to our nearest care centers.
As we are back to this disaster situation, we are going to interview a victim of this disaster. How are you feeling and what is going all around you?
It happened so quickly. 1 minute I'm sitting at home and the next I grab my child and climb the roof, screaming, waiting for help. When I tried to cut my child and tell him it will be okay, but we're homeless now. I mean, sure, the government is afraid subsidized for items lost, that's something, but I still enough for my family.
We know this must be a bittersweet time for your family, so we have found you a shelter at least as your family gets back on its feet.
Thank you!
As you can see, this whole land has been flooded by the storm.
The water reaching 5 feet in certain neighborhoods, and the drainage system was not capable enough to drain the rainfall.
As we continue with this disastrous situation, the most neighborhoods affected by this are
Mingulete, Tolosa, Los Hornos, San Carlos, San Lorenzo, Villa Elvira, and Barrio de Aeropuerto.
The provincial governor, Daniel Scioli, said, "We've never seen anything like it. I mean, who could have predicted such a disaster?" The city authorities have even said that it was the heaviest April rainfall of the century.
Pope Francis has also spoken to those victims, saying to call authorities to set up a special assistance for those who have now been left homeless.
The authorities have said as the water started going down that bodies have been discovered. There's been a minimum of 79 casualties recorded as of right now. Let's go to Studio 2 where Francisco can join us. Hello, welcome back. As the city of La Plata is still trying to figure out this disaster, an economist said, "We cannot point to a specific politician for what happened, but to decades of corruption where politicians used to turn zones were susceptible to flooding, but still permitted houses and buildings to be built."
Where people are blaming this flood is global warming, where humans have made human-made notifications to the urban atmosphere, producing more.
The economists have said since Buenos Aires city faces such unique climate challenges, it has now become an urban heatland.
We have just received incoming reports on responses the government are planning to do.
Yes, indeed, the municipality of La Plata informed us that this event will cost an estimate of 2.6 billion.
The Argentine officials have also deployed 400 officials and soldiers to assist on the current disaster, which is now a short-term solution for this.
In addition, the national oil company YPF announced that 70 trucks depart from its refinery to guarantee the fuel supply of
Been added precautionary measures to give anti-flu and other vaccines to 60,000 people following the flood.
So Berlowski, a scientist, has said,
face this problem for a very basic level, like by changing the urban planning code, making the zones of risk, and from here, factoring the factor, it's climate change. It's crucial that people are altogether by the floods turn danger into an effort to work together and call officials or urban policies. It's not too late. We have to try to make soft and hard flood defenses.
Indeed, I agree with you, Brybowski. We have to plan adjust. We could try land use planning where we implement policies which would reduce the chances of risk flooding in the city.
We could also implement evacuation plans and drills. If we had been prepared, maybe there wouldn't have been so many deaths and injuries. Well, we could have notified people through the media about dangerous areas they could have evacuated and prepared before the event. It would not have stopped the flooding, but children and families would not have been drowned, gotten stuck on cursed sponges.
we could also construct dams or try river channeling, which would be slightly inconvenient to La Plata, since it would cause economical and social disruptions.
To protect the land behind increasing the height of the river, which is all natural, but would constantly need to be renewed as the flood will cause it to erode.
And here from ES3 News, signing off. And remember, America, stay safe.
We shall now return to your regular scheduled program.